So when people come in, because most people have no idea. I mean, they're going to look at they're going to look at all these diamonds here, in the case and everything. When they come in, what do you tell them to look for? Carat weight or cut or clarity, or what's most important, you think?
Most important is the cut, because if it's not cut correctly, it's not going to maximize the light return, so it's
Right.
not going to be as pretty.
Okay.
The other things that affect the value, the color and the clarity, the values are based on rarity, not necessarily beauty. Beauty is what you see as a
Yeah,
consumer.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder, yeah.
100%. And so, colorless diamonds command a premium only because they're rare.
Okay.
If all diamonds were colorless, we probably couldn't give them away. I mean, that's
I never thought of that, but yeah, you're right.
It's human nature. We always
Yeah.
want what there's little of and put more value on it.
Sure, absolutely.
And then the other factor is the clarity, which where you're referring to the inclusions in the stone.
Yeah.
Flawless diamonds are rare, so they command a premium. Another analogy I use is amber. If you have a clear piece of amber,
Yeah.
which is fossilized resin,
Right.
6 million years old maybe, if you have a clear piece, it doesn't have much value. But if you have a piece of amber with a mosquito or a spider, then it's worth some real money, because that insect was trapped in there 6 million years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Now then, if all amber had bugs in it, nobody'd want it.
Right.
You know?
So when it comes to the diamond, though, and the clarity, is there an advantage to having a flaw? Is there a way that a cutter can use that flaw to make the diamond look better?
No, the only advantage of having an inclusion is that it can help you identify the fact that it's natural. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But when they get large and unsightly, then they affect the path of light in the diamond.
Okay.
And so you want to, and of course the value drops because of that.
So a good cutter will be able to get through all of that.
Well, what they do is when they have a crystal with they have to plan at the beginning what they're going to wind up with based on inclusions or lack of, or where they are. If there's something large in there that they don't want to have in the stone, they're going to have to maybe change the shape from a round to a.
So when they sit down with this, with one of those two, and you can see on this chart, there's one drawn there, and there's one drawn there. When they sit down with one of those two original quartz or crystals, that's when they decide what shape this is going to end up looking like.
That can inclusions in the stone can affect that.
Yeah.
Yes, and it can affect that decision. Also, the shape of the crystal can dictate what they're going to wind up finishing. I mean, it's good because some diamonds on their journey to the earth, they get fractured or broken, the crystals.
Oh, okay.
So the crystal might be flattish, which we call them macle,
Yeah.
and that would usually be cut into a marquee or a pear shape where you have a little flatter stone.
Okay. Now you don't actually cut yourself, right? You're not a cutter.
No, sir.
Is that a very specialized role?
It's a highly skilled trade, that's for sure.
And is that what Ali does here, or is
No, Ali's Ali's our manager.
Ali's the manager? Okay. So you've been doing this for how long? 40 years? 50 years?
Yeah, probably since 1959. I've been
Really?
been setting and working with diamonds and jewelry.
Oh my gosh, you've been doing this a long time. When did you get here to town?
I came in '66.
In '66. Oh, you were here long before I got here then. I didn't get here. I didn't get here until 1980. So you were well established by the time I got here. So out of these three, now what can you do with these three? Pretty much anything. I mean, I could. Is that something that I would put in? See, on my phone, they look so big. They're really kind of small, like you said.
We have bigger ones that we can put in something for your wife.
So that's what I'm thinking. So what would you do with those? What is that a good size for a ring or an earring or a necklace or?
You could put that in any number of mountings for an engagement ring. I mean, this is 3/4 carat. It's going to look bigger when it's in the mounting, when you get it on the finger.
Yeah.
And we use smaller diamonds in this for engagement rings. Just depends on the budget and what you.
And I know you've got because we've talked about it on the air. I know you've got that kind of like an uptick guarantee that if upgrade, if I want to come in and get a bigger diamond, I can at any time, which is
That's
kind of
right.
nice.
We have a limit of up to $20,000.
Yeah. Wow.
So if you buy a diamond for 15,000, I mean, we'll give you 15,000 for it towards a larger diamond.
Oh my gosh.
But we cap it at 20,000 because
Oh sure.
what we're doing is we're giving you everything back that you paid for originally.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're starting from scratch again.